Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Avorion with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the centre of the galaxy. In today's episode, we're going to go further towards the very galactic centre, and we're just going to do a bit of exploring after a few episodes with such obvious, very polarised goals. In today's episode, we're just going to chill, explore, and maybe find ourselves an upgraded turret factory. The main reason being, it's becoming very obvious that this vehicle does not function well with both of these type of weapons attached. The leading weapons, such as the cannons, which require me to aim manually and lead the shots, and then of course the other weapons, which require me to always be pointing directly at the target. If I am using both of these at the same time, there is no way I can aim them both perfectly, as they both require me to aim at separate locations. So what we really need is a good turret factory, which gives either the cannons or the regular weapons as independent targeting. That way we can simply turn them on and they will do their own thing as we manually aim the other weapons. Plus, it would be cool to spread out the weapons throughout the battleship, which means they'll be firing absolutely everywhere, which will look far better. And with that, let's get going. So let's warp all the way over to here and see what we can see. I may look for some hidden mass locations now I'm thinking about it. So radar upgrade is there. There's the one we really want. Let's just replace the weapon for a second. So let's see if there's anything unique or interesting in the hidden mass sectors in the center of the galaxy. After this first jump. The first jump is finished, sadly nothing being here, but also I am about to jump to a hidden mass sector, so maybe there will be something a little bit more interesting there. There is also apparently a really creepy Pac-Man with an eye and a nose, and I swear if you tilt your screen sideways, that is really, really creepy. Not going to lie, that is a little bit disturbing. Hello! We found ourselves a wreckage in the first hidden mass sector, and by the looks of things, it may be made out of a resource we want. In fact, it is. It's made out of Xanian and the new resource, although sadly not being made out of Avorion. We really want Avorion as soon as possible. Not only is it the most durable of all of the material types, it's the best in terms of shield generators and stuff like that, giving you way more shield per meter cubed used of the material, in addition to taking less power per 1,000 shield given. Although at the moment we do have over 5 million on our shield, we could always upgrade that. And hello to the Zotan. Okay, I'm going to send my salvagers to deal with this. I do have some only Xanian groups, and of course that's what you want to send. And whilst they're doing their job... Oh, look how tiny they are! And whilst they're doing their job, I'm going to hopefully not destroy them by ramming them, and we're going to go and defend them. These guys are moving pretty quick. Not the highest firepower ever. A decent shield though, but we have a lot of firepower right now. We are kind of oversized still, so this shouldn't take too long. First enemy is down. Wonderful. Let's move on to the others, and we are now getting some of that lovely resource from the salvaging vessels. Down you go, so 2 more remain. And finally, you. I really do need some auto-fire weapons. That would have made that so much simpler. Just drive by and let things fire. Ooh, you dropped a legendary. Well, I am very, very okay with that. Gimme the legendary. Give me it. It's a shield. It's a really powerful shield. Thank you very, very much indeed. Okay, what on earth are these? Zotan technology fragments. I have 3 of them. Oh, I think I found these when I attacked a very small ship in my last jump. I didn't really record it because it was quite boring. It was a tiny little ship, but I didn't see myself getting them. Or these guys dropped them? Either way, they were definitely dropped from the Zotan. And that's a paint, and that's a paint. That's a shame. Very curious. Once again, the salvagers proving just how useless they can be. They really need an update to deal with weird shapes better, because look at them, half of the time their laser isn't hitting anything, and then when they get close enough to actually hit it for a while, they run away. Definitely one of the most underdeveloped segments of the game, the AI for your fleet and for your little drones. So then, let's figure out, what do the technology fragments do? Is it a weapon like the large Avorions? No, it's not. That did not increase how many turrets we could have. Did it increase anything else, though? It's decreasing the shield, of course, because I'm removing a shield segment to do that. I can't see any numbers which are changing other than the numbers from me removing these items. Do they do anything? Maybe needed for a quest? I don't know, but for now it looks like they're useless. I may Google them to see what they do. After Googling it, it seems like there's a lot of confusion what they're actually used for. Some people claiming that I need to combine them and make a legendary version, which I can then use against the end boss. Other people saying that that's no longer in use in the game. And then other people saying that they do give some types of stats, but maybe that was in an old patch. So, I have legitimately no idea. I've seen people say pretty much everything about them, and none of it seems to be correct. So, I will leave it, I will eventually upgrade them, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, we're going to go. Salvagers, great job, guys. I mean, you all tried. You all tried. Also kind of curious to see what it looks like when these guys are returning. Hello. Ah, they're about as big as me. Now, I think I can actually jump into one of these. I think. Yes, I am a fighter! There we go. And look, I even have the tiny little salvaging laser. Whoa, that's bizarre. They can't move backwards or sideways or anything like that, but they stop instantly. See, guys, this is how you're meant to attack. Is this now classed as a ship? Is this going to die now I am in control of it? I mean, it's adorable at least. Wait, did that just automatically make it so I couldn't crash? No, okay, it's just a very delayed movement. I can move backwards a little bit. I can't roll, though. And is it now back as a fighter? It seems like it. It's that one there, I think. Are you going to return to the herd? Come on. And... okay, let's go and find some more cool stuff. Okay, there are definitely wreckages here. And we have Zotan Hunters, which are actually very, very low on health. Wow, ridiculously low on health. What's up with that? Oh, this here, this is the type of ship I destroyed to get one of those fragments. So I guess these are more like the... I don't know, just the regular Zotan ships that just kind of inhabit their own territory. It would explain why they're quite weak. I assume this is really their version of civilian ships. Well, not really by their name, but even so. A decent bit of firepower on some of them, but really, really low health, like one shot worth of health. Well, either way, let's just prep our next jump, and let's shoot one. Why not? Let's shoot one. Hello there. And it's gone from existence. Ooh, hello. That's a pretty decent laser turret, and it's of the new resource, so I'm very happy with that. These guys are Very, very weak. And there we go, I just got one of the technology fragments. You guys are so tiny, what's up with this? Where's all the difficulty I was promised? Something try and kill me already. Only 2 enemies remain? Just taking a closer look at them for a second. Nothing really too special about them. Okay, so 3 enemies remain, and we just got yet another one of those fragments. I'm averaging almost 1 per enemy at the moment. They are very, very common, so I'm very curious what they're really meant to be used for. Are you the final enemy? Let's find out. And thus, 1 more area belongs to the Lathrixian Legion, and pressing R now, and yep, that's pretty much it. All the enemies here have been defeated. Going to have a quick look at all of these wreckages to see if there's anything really interesting about them, and if not, I'll just jump ahead and see if we can find anything else. Okay, I've done a little bit more reading on our lovely little tech fragments, and it seems like their purpose is to be for one of the final quest lines to defeat the final boss, and that the legendary version of them, if you keep on combining them, will help you defeat the Guardian, the final boss of the game. But right now, it's bugged, although it's fixed in one of the beta branches, so maybe we'll see a bit more detail on them in the future. Perhaps that beta has already occurred, because it was a fairly old post, a few weeks old at least. Once again, just trying to find info on a in-development game can be a little bit difficult. Okay, this ship here has 14,000 firepower and is a dreadnought. We then have a resistance outpost with a lot of health and a lot of shields, and all sorts of stuff like this. So this was found in one of the hidden mass sectors. So I guess you're hiding from the Zotan. Good day, you are now talking to the automated blah blah blah. Who are you? We are what's left of the factions in the center of the galaxy. We have been struggling against the Zotan for the last 200 years. How can you not know this? I'm not from around here. Wait, are you actually from the outside? This is incredible! Well, yes it is. I'm from the outside, so what? Yes, I am. We haven't seen anybody from the outside for hundreds of years. This changes everything. So many questions. How did you manage to get here? And why would you even come? I'm going to try and help you. So I want to end the Zotan. They are clearly evil, evil creatures. If you are serious about this, then we might have some work for you. I'll inform the others that this might be our chance. Okay. If you manage to get into this area, that means we can get out of here as well. But it also means that it's possible to send reinforcements so we can actually fight the Zotan. How do you want to fight them? Why didn't you fight them before? I'm sure they fought them before, but they had far lower numbers, and well, it'd be suicide afterwards. I have some questions. I have some questions. Ask away. What's their weakness? Let me guess, we don't know. So far we haven't found any weaknesses, but our scouts have found a large mothership at the center of the galaxy. They saw how it opened wormholes and lots of Zotan ships poured through. We think that if we manage to destroy this ship, we can stop them from calling in reinforcements, which is the biggest problem when fighting the Zotan. There's always more of them. I would like to ask something else. Where did they come from? We don't know. But we don't think that the Zotan came from the galaxy. We would have come across them a lot earlier. All we know is that there's a large mothership in the center, yet we figured that out a second ago. I would like to ask something else. What do they want? No idea. Not many answers here, buddy. We still haven't managed to establish communication with them. All we know is that they come and they eat away matter. Oh, that explains the huge rifts and such. There are large fields of Zotan breeders. Farms with asteroids that are eaten up from the inside. Okay, now this actually changes quite a lot about what I thought the Zotan were. Very interesting indeed. How did you survive this long? Last question, okay. The thing is, as long as you leave them alone, they kind of leave you alone too, which is true. They only attack us if we fire. If we fire any guns in their vicinity, then they kill you. We had reports of ships flying through entire zotan fleets, and it looked like they barely noticed our ships were there. We know that they eat up matter, and they're attracted by energy bursts, such as weapons firing. My advice to you, don't fire weapons. Yet we've figured that out as well. Okay, that's all for questions. So back to this. Okay, we'll ask it. Why didn't you fight them? Because our resources are limited and it looks like theirs aren't. As soon as you shoot down one of their ships, a new one takes its place, and we wouldn't stand a chance in an open fight. So how do you want to fight them? Okay, yeah, the mothership once again. We know that this ship somehow channels the black hole's energy and opens up wormholes to other places. We believe that if we take down the ship, blah blah blah. How do we take it down? Oh, okay, so this might be for our fragments. Why wasn't I just a little bit more patient? Our researchers have been tampering with some recovered zotan wormhole technology, but it's still very experimental. We have neither the means nor the technology to research more zotan artifacts, but if we could, we might be able to create a system that allows a ship to intercept the wormhole opening process and to open wormholes itself. If you can find enough zotan technology, you might be able to research it to build a wormhole interceptor, so that's what we need to build. Even if it's not working currently in the version of the game I'm playing, I don't know if it is or not, I'll find out in the future, don't you guys worry. I will be sure to build this, so at least we have the item ready for when it's fixed, if it needs to be fixed. Again, information is weird out there. Once we have the interceptor, we can finally get reinforcements from the outside. We might be able to cut their supply of reinforcements and drive them out of the galaxy for good. Sounds like a plan. Are we still not friends? So, 1 against all and all against 1 is the mission we have just received. Organize allies for the fight against the Zotan Wormhole Guardian. To find allies, you should ask their faction's headquarters if they will assist you. So I assume that's you then. And you have no missions. Okay, headquarters. That's not the outpost, is it? I think the headquarters are found in the center of the civilian sectors. Also, that thing is freaking huge, because I'm huge, and that thing's much huger than me. Ooh, and that kind of looks like Earth. Oh my god, we have found Earth in the future. Dun dun dun. Well, we can't do anything more here, so let's jump out and try to find some allies, I suppose. So for once, we're going to jump to an energy sector. So let's go to there. Oh look, it's Pac-Man with a tiny mouth now. I still think that in the center of the galaxy, there's just going to be a really evil Pac-Man mothership. Calling it now. Ooh, 2 planets. Cool. Or perhaps a moon. Don't really know if you're orbiting or not. Oh, of course. Oh, is this the same faction? Is this the same faction? Yes, it is. Okay, so... any missions for me to help? No. So what I really want to happen is either pirates attack, which I know it sounds kind of sad, but it would be helpful to us, since we can kill people and then get reputation easily, or have the Zotan attack, or have a very easy trade or something, or a very easy mission. Oh, hello. I think this asteroid might be climbable. No, it's not. It has different health bars. Darn it. Or, of course, finding large asteroids would also get us a lot of reputation, since we can always just sell them. Can I sell to you all, Benny Chance? Oh, I can. Okay. So we could just buy stuff off you. Is there anything here which I need for weapons? Oh, yeah. High-capacity lenses we need for lasers. So we could purchase some of those off you, and then that way we could get some reputation to start off with. Oh, hello there, Zotan. Whoa, that's a lot of missiles. And yet you're still really weak again. Look how small your hull is. Goodbye, Zotan. Why are the Zotans so weak in the core of the galaxy? I don't understand. Ooh, hello, a legendary. Well, at least they still drop good stuff. Is that... oh, that's actually a very, very nice generator upgrade. Is it better than the one I've got currently? It's significantly better. Well, thank you very much. And I've just went ahead and purchased every item I could find from this guy, which I could possibly use for any weapon. I may have looked it up on the wiki, which items are needed for pretty much anything. Okay, so that there is the home world, or at least the main sector of the faction we're currently talking to. So let's go ahead and see if they can actually interact with us, in that we can ask them to help us against the final fight, or whatever we're meant to be doing. So, player menu, missions. To find allies, you should ask their faction headquarters if they will assist you. I do feel like, though, we are running into the territory now where the game is less and less complete. There's still plenty to do. I still want the best weapons. I still want to make the legendary version of the tech we've been getting. But we are definitely running into the end now. But it will be updated in the future, and as it gets updated, we can continue. Hello there! So you should be the headquarters. Will you assist in destroying the Zotan Wormhole Guardian? Who are you? Okay, a pretty good response, to be honest. Will you help me kill a dangerous foe? Who even are you? Goodbye. Okay, well, that was over pretty quickly. That was over pretty darn quickly. Can I at least buy resources from you to make you love me? Can you just love me? That's all I want. Also, the Zotan are about to appear, and at the moment, they are buggily weak, so... Oh wow, look how expensive Avorion is. This is really expensive because they hate us. Okay, let's wait for the Zotan to portal in, we'll kill them, and then hopefully we can do some missions or something for this faction. Even though I can't see what I'm doing because of how thick the fog is. Because this is totally just fog in space. Totally. Oh, the Zotan are here, and apparently I was just absolutely ignoring them. We've just got some conductors because they can be used for weapons later. And by the looks of things, once again, the Zotan are incredibly weak. What's up with this, seriously? Why are their health so low? Why is their health so low? Words! Oh no, this one's actually a bit better. This one actually has 0.15 mil hull. It's still tiny, honestly, but it's not anywhere near as weak as the ones earlier. This will make them love us. Yeah, a little bit better. At least they actually survive a few hits now. Just need to make sure that I'm always hitting them before they die. Even if we only get one shot in, it still counts for a full reputation gain. Goodbye to you. And goodbye to you. Give me all your items, thank you. And nope, that was just an engine upgrade. It seems like only the more civilian-ish... Now, I say civilian very loosely, just because of how weak they are, but the civilian Zotan ships seem to be the ones which drop the tech. The rest seem to give absolutely nothing. Goodbye. Any more enemies? Pressing R, and apparently not. Okay, we've gone from poor to mistrustful. I mean, it's good. We're on the way to being friends with these guys. I really should go back to this faction, shouldn't I? Of course I should. I'm almost the best with them. Oh look, normal Pac-Man's back. So much less creepy. So much less creepy. Oh really? I can't get to... Why can't I? Is there like a bit of rift just there or something? Okay, well, let's get back to the original faction and see if we can get them to help us. Ooh. Will you sell stuff to me? I doubt it, but may as well try, I suppose. Oh, okay, I can buy upgrades. Nothing I want, but I can buy... Ooh, I can sell to them. But I don't think selling actually gives us reputation. I think it's only purchasing. Might be wrong there. Either way, though, I do want to keep all my stuff for upgrades, so... Okay, I've just found out something rather sad. It seems like I have maxed out how many upgrade slots my ship can have. I now have the absolute maximum. And so it's time to start replacing the legendary Zotan artifacts with the regular legendary turret control systems, which will give you +1 in terms of weapons, although sadly, these do draw power from your generators. So at least we still have something to upgrade towards, but I was hoping we could continue to upgrade our ship until it was an absolute monstrosity. After finding out about the computer core and the fact I can no longer add more system upgrades, let's try to cheer ourselves up by making a friend, or at least making an ally. So these are currently in excellent relations to us. Let's talk to them and ask them the very basic question: will you assist in destroying the Zotan wormhole Guardian? The what? The Zotan mothership at the center of the galaxy. And do you want to destroy it? Yes. How? I'll open wormholes that will allow you to break through. How do we know this is going to work? That this isn't some kind of suicidal mission or even a trick? You have to trust me. This is none of our business. Why exactly should we trust you? Well, I think this is fairly obvious. It's only a matter of time before the Zotan arrive. Don't you want to do something instead of sitting around? Because it's the right thing to do, which is true. This is your chance to be the saviors of the galaxy. Alright, you can count us in. Once the wormhole to our sector is open, we'll assist you in the battle. Oh, okay, so each one of these I get on our side, I can then bring reinforcements. That's really cool. 2 ships, oh excellent, 2 ships from this empire, so we want to get as many of those as possible. And we also need to actually make the wormhole creator in the first place, which we need the fragments, which thankfully seem to be a very, very common drop. So 5 of these will become a single exceptional, 5 exceptionals will become 1 exotic, 5 exotics will become 1 legendary. We're going to need to kill a lot of Zotan. Well, I'm afraid for now we are all out of time for today's episode. I'm really hoping there are more things to discover in the center of the galaxy, otherwise we will just go with the main goals of uniting as many factions to our cause and killing as many Zotan as we can see, so that we can get the wormhole generator itself. It would be glorious if in the final fight we bring in hundreds, or well, perhaps tens of ships to aid us, so it's one huge battle rather than just me versus the Guardian. In addition to this, we still need to find a better turret creator, and we still need to find Avorion, so lots more stuff to do. But hopefully, like I was saying, more stuff to discover as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Avorion is a series you would like to see continued in the future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.